and welcome to week 3 of Exercise and Depression. Today we're talking about motivation. So, I get it. When you're depressed, the last thing you feel like doing is exercising. You feel tired, you feel unmotivated, negative thoughts come in saying, what's the point? So today, that is what I'm here to help you with, the motivation. And interestingly, the key to motivation is that it needs to be built. So, if you look at a building is made up of bricks. So, you don't just get a building by snapping your fingers. You lay the bricks at the bottom and you keep building up and up and up. And the more you get of the building, the more excited you feel and think, oh, I can see this happening, and the greater the motivation to complete the building. So exercising for depression is very much the same. Initially, there's going to be a lot of resistance. But then once you see how your mood improves after each exercise session, you're going to feel more motivated and continue. So the trick is to break it down into very small steps. So for example, if you're lying on the couch and you're comfortable and you think to yourself, oh, I'm too tired, I can't get off the couch, then you break it down into the first step. So the first step might be putting your workout clothes on, or it might just be sitting up and putting your running shoes on. So you don't focus on thinking, oh, well, I have to walk or run around the block. You just focus on the next step, which is getting dressed. So then you go and get dressed and you say, okay, what's the next step? The next step is getting out the door. Okay, I can do that. Get out the door. Then you start walking. So you might walk around the block. Now once you get going and you have momentum, it makes it easier. So once you've walked once around the block, you're more likely to walk around the block again. Or you might be more likely to feel like running. So it's like pushing a big ball downhill. Initially, it takes a lot of effort to get it going, but once it gets going, you have the momentum. The other thing to keep in mind is motivation will increase once you, first of all, address your barriers, and secondly, you get into a routine. So what I mean by addressing barriers is when you say to yourself, I'm too tired to exercise, then you also say to yourself, well, exercise will give me energy. Another barrier is time. A lot of people say, oh, well, I don't have time to exercise. And the response to that is, well, I'll make time. And that's where routine comes in. So there's different times of the day that will be easier for you. I personally find that if I get the exercise done at the beginning of the day, then that takes off the pressure and it also wakes me up. So morning exercise is good because 1, it wakes you up, 2, you get it out of the way, and 3, if you get into a routine, you start exercising even before your mind registers whether you want to do it or not. So for example, if you always go for a run in the morning, you get into the habit of getting out of bed, putting your workout clothes on, and putting your favorite music on, and getting out the door, doing your run, and you feel really great afterwards. It gives you energy for the day, and you don't have to worry about exercise for the rest of the day. Now, if you're unemployed, you can do exercise any time of the day, so you have no excuse when it comes to time. Now, if you do work, the best time to exercise is after work. And what I mean by that is take your exercise clothes with you so that you, after work, you go straight to the gym and exercise, and then you come home. Because it's a lot harder if you come home from work and you settle in and into the couch and you start watching TV, then it becomes very, very hard to exercise. So it often helps, if you work, to either exercise in your lunch hour or exercise straight after work before you come home. And last but not least, it also helps to exercise with a partner who, one, makes you accountable, and two, gives you motivation to exercise. If you're meeting somebody for a walk, then you also get the social interaction and you don't want to let that person down. Or you're meeting somebody at the gym to do a class with, then you're more likely to go than if it's just you who's going to train on your own. So good luck. What I want you to do is hashtag your exercise for the number 4 depression, and share it on social media to help motivate other depressed people. Good luck.